through turn 4. Does the 24 have enough? It's going to be a drag race to the line. We're going down the front stretch. The 96 wins the race Daytona. Hello guys, it is here. The first race of the Carvana Wild Card Series, a complete overhaul of the series. As mentioned early in the year, this is the first race, not only for the overall championship, but this will be the first race for the Oval Championship. As this season, we are not competing for one trophy, not two, 3 trophies are up for grabs. 3 championship trophies. And it all begins here at Daytona International Raceway under the lights for our first of 2 restrictor plate races on the schedule. Starting on the pole today, making his debut, he was a Cup driver last season. Jacob Dillons will get his chance at the Carvana Wild Card Series here to start off Season 2. He will be on the pole. That is also a playoff point, as mentioned in the preview show. The pole sitter will get a playoff point. This is also a double points race for the overall championship, not the Oval Championship. Starting to his outside will be the 66 of Miguel Zapata. There's a lot at stake here at Daytona with the double points up for grabs. Who will take home the trophy to start season number 2? And who will get the playoff points? Keep in mind there are 11 road courses and 11 ovals, and 15 races till the overall championship playoffs. So not a very long regular season. So this is going to be one to monitor, as there will be 12 spots up for grabs in the playoffs. And it begins here, and we'll see what happens. We'll be right back in just a moment here on NCN. Lots of new faces, lots of returning faces here in the Carvana Wild Card Series. You notice your starting lineup on the left-hand side of your screen. Another thing you notice, we've upgraded our graphics. This is new for season number 2, and you will see a similar upgrade in the Jello Cup Series when we return in May. So we hope you'll tune in for that. I personally like what we've done here. It made it a little bit more user-friendly and more custom to the series. As the pace car peels off, Jacob Dillons, Miguel Zapata lead us to the first green of season number 2 in Carvana. It'll be interesting. We head off to turn 1. There's still double wide. Jacob Dillons takes the lead. Once again, this is one of 3 double points races. The next one we will have will be at VIR, and the final one at Bristol for our Championship 4 race. And you see Zapata on the outside go to the race lead with the Peak Racing Ford. Early momentum as he wants to cash in on a double points race. Once again, VIR in Bristol, the other two, later in the season. And Zapata gets out to a huge advantage early. But that's going to hurt him in the long run because those guys eventually are going to group up and basically run him down. As you see the 07 there, the old 07 Matthew Logan to second, and now here goes the 38 with help from Daniel Voiles, some help from his teammate Annie Thomas. And the 38 will go to second. And the Fords early on looking pretty strong. See, there's Zapata's going to lead another lap. Keep in mind, most laps led today is 2 playoff points. If you lead the most laps, you'll walk away with 4 bonus points. 1, obviously 2 for leading a lap, 2 for most laps led. So a lot at stake here. See, there's Zapata getting challenged for the lead. That's the 16 of Dylan Ibrahimian, returning this season, and he will take the race lead. Samet Ozkan will follow and get second. And guess who's in third? Now second on that inside line. That is Tim Horton, your defending champion. And he'll walk out third as the caution flag flies. Matt Hussey, Jacob Dillinger, pole sitter. Frances Hawes looks like she has some damage. Didn't look like too big of a wreck. Just a few spinners. But let's go see what happened. See there, Jacob Dillon's just into the wall hard. Couldn't hold it together. Hit the 43 and the 77. And the 43 goes into the wall, and just ultimately the 6, the 199, and now the 23 all just nowhere to go. Essentially, you see Frances Hawes escapes with very little damage, and the 20 gets through as well. No really significant damage, nothing to take anybody out of the race to my knowledge. Let's go back to the green. We get ready to go for the restart. It'll be Dylan Ibrahimian, Samet Ozkan in second, Miguel Zapata in third, Tim Horton in fourth, Austin Shaw in fifth, Brad Stover sixth, Mike Irwin seventh, Daniel Voiles in eighth, Anthony Lopez in ninth, and Crystal Salio in 10th. As the pace car will peel off, and we'll get back underway. Samet Ozkan looking for the lead. Will Zapata follow? He had a good short run car the last time and then got run down by the leaders. And he will now follow for second as Samet Ozkan will go to the race lead. You see they're starting to go double wide already. And now the 66 with help from Austin Shaw will go to the race lead. Shaw with help from friend Mike Irwin. Behind, and a whole freight train on that inside. As Zapata will lead another lap. Like we said, this is a double points race, so leading laps is very valuable. See there, 66 gets out in front. Here comes the 92 on that inside with help from Brad Stover. That is Anthony Lopez, another one of your rookies in the field. Front Row Motorsports no stranger to being up front at these restrictor plate races. You see there the 15 dives to the inside with help from teammate Zach Hussey. We'll see what happens. DEI also no strangers to being up front on restrictor plates, especially that 15. As we head off into turn 3 and 4. Here comes the 88 of Annie Thomas. Oh, they wrecked behind the 5. Oh, hard into the wall. Samet Ozkan. Heavy damage. Bunch of guys involved there. Let's go see what happened. It was just 4 wide off the corner. See there, 18 just gets pinched by the 31. And this just unloads from here. 5 comes up, hits the 9, gets hit by the 21. And Daryl Manning is well involved in that. Heavy damage to that 11 and the 5. Especially, you look on back, and a bunch of guys not going to be happy. That 48 narrowly escaped getting any damage out of that. So very, very lucky break for Austin Shaw, as we'll take things back to the green. We are getting ready for the restart, and a few guys already out of the race, as anticipated. The 44, well, I'm still getting used to names. 44, Jeremy Diaz. The 21, I believe, of Carter Joey. And the 11 of Daryl Manning. All will not finish this race today. That is a tough break for those guys. This pace car will peel off. It's going to be Zapata, Annie Thomas, Zach Hussey, as we're back underway. And then Henry Williams and Tim Horton round out your top 5, by the way. See the 66 and the 88 get out to a big advantage here. Henry Williams will try to reel them in. You see also back there the 42 of Dave James, the 91 of Tim Horton as mentioned. A lot of Go homers up here trying to take advantage of these double points, knowing that this could help them big time. And then Miguel Zapata trying to obviously stay in the top 30. But at the same time, he's looking at a win, possibly. And a win in a double points race would be beneficial to this group. See there, he's going to go up and block the 42 of Dave James and the 2 of Dylan Young. That'll put Dylan Young on the high side. Here comes Frodemar Otts, 2-3rd. We have not talked much about that 32 all day. And he's right back into the picture. Zapata will lead another lap. I think it's safe to say that 66 has led the most laps. So that's 4 bonus points for them to start off the season. And that's pretty big. And obviously if they can finish the job here, that would be even more impressive. We're going to come to 5 laps to go this time. See that inside lane really starting to form. And the 09 gets shuffled into the middle, the sucker hole, and it's 3 wide. with 5 laps to go. And the Fords have just been strong all day. You see a handful of them in this pack. Here goes the 8, Zach Hussey. He wants the lead. He's not going to get it. Here's this 5 of Samet Ozkan. He's going to have an impact on this race to the finish. And you see them scattering. And about 6 get out of this. Here goes Daniel Voiles. 4 laps to go. And we'll see if these guys can get reformed. But Daniel Voiles waiting on some help from his teammate. Annie Thomas, here she comes. Will she help the 38 get around the 66? She does briefly. She moves up. That doesn't help her teammate. And the 38 of Daniel Voiles to the race lead as we come to 3 laps of racing to go. Here comes the 09 too. Don't roll the 09 of Rob Evans out of this. Another team that could pull off a big upset at Daytona. Phoenix Racing. They are known for pulling off upsets as well on restrictor plates. Did so with Brad Keselowski in 2009. And the Fords are getting formed on the inside lane. But you see how spread out this field is, coming to 2 to go. And back there, a whole bunch of them got formed up. But the problem is they're running out of time, and here comes the 66 again, Miguel Zapata. He has been the guy to beat all day. And Zapata to the lead. That 09 trying to have an impact on this finish. As we will come to the white flag this time. 1 lap to go for the 66. And Zapata, once again, we mentioned the car to beat today. He has just had a car that could lead this race from the get-go. And if he can finish it off here, he's through turn 2. I don't know if these guys, I don't think it's going to happen. They can't get formed. It's all for 1 here. Through turns 3 and 4. Up, the 5 is there again. And it won't impact him. Out of turn 4, the 09's got to run. It's not going to be enough. Miguel Zapata dominates with the win here at Daytona. How's about that for the rookie? His first start, and he caps it off with a win on one of the most prestigious racetracks in all of racing. Not to mention, we'll now have a commanding lead in the point standings because of the double points. And in all likelihood just secured his playoff spot. We shall see. On that note, we want to thank you for watching. We're going to take a few days off here, and then we'll see you back here, I believe on Wednesday, for Texas, which is our second race. We hope to see you then. Here come your results and standings. Goodbye, everyone. I'm sorry, real quick, your points and standings for the overall and the Oval Championship. Alright, there we go. Now, see you guys later. Bye, everyone.